Hey, what's up everyone, it's Garrett Jumps here back with Pokemon SoulSilver. In the last episode, we explored Kanto and we also did the power plant side quest. And once we did the power plant side quest thing that actually allows us to complete the after game, we obtained some new music for the Pokegear. Now, if you remember, I showed at at the end of the last episode that we have a Pokeflute, and that's basically the way that we will awaken the Snorlax, because if you remember in the older games, you would need a Pokeflute to actually awaken him. Now, if you go straight up from the radio, a Pokeflute would appear, just talk to Snorlax, and he'll wake up. So it's as easy as that just to wake up Snorlax, but you also have to do all that side quest stuff, which is really annoying. So I'm just going to keep aerial acing him just because I don't want to chance anything else. Now, as you see, his health keeps regenning just by a little bit each turn, and that's because of his leftovers. Basically what leftovers do is, oh my god, that's like 1 HP there, but they basically restore like 1/8 of your HP every single turn. It's either 1/8 or 1/16, and so it could be hard to, you know, catch him. But right here I'm just gonna bring out Electro and Thunder Wave him, because I seriously think this is the easiest way to catch him. But let's see if we can actually do it, and we did. As you see, either paralyzing him, sleeping him, or freezing him is the freezing him is definitely the easiest way to catch him. But there's not actually any move that can like legitly freeze him, so that could be a problem. But I'm gonna head back to the PC, heal up, and switch Dugtrio for another Pokemon. Okay, guys, so I'm back. And I switched Dugtrio out with Bounce just because we're going to need Cut here right after this cave. Now, once you enter this cave, you're going to see it says Diglett Cave. Now, I bet Diglett Caves gives you a lot of memories for having a lot of Diglets and some Dugtrios, while it also has one of the longest caves. Well, not one of the longest, but like in length, it's like really long. Now in this game, it's really short, and it still has the same amount of Dugtrios and Diglets. It has a 90% of Diglets, 90% of Diglets and 10% of Dugtrios. So that's really cool. But as you see, it's really short in this game. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's extremely long for some reason. I don't know why. But here we found some Carbos, so that'll be good for whoever I put it on towards the end of the game. But over here you see we need Cut. Now I see there's a lot of places in the after game where you need Cut, and not so much in the like main game, which is weird just because usually you'll think it was the other way around, but it's not really that way in this case. So if we just head over here, I'm gonna just take on the gym right away, right when we get here to Pewter City. Now, obviously, you know Pewter City is the home of Brock, one of the best, or one of the main anime characters, and also the first gym leader of Fire Red and Leaf Green, and the 11th, or like the first gym leader of Kanto. Okay, easier way to put it. Now, in the anime, he was in 13 seasons. Or he was in like the first 14 seasons, excluding the second one. So yeah, basically the first 13 seasons, and he was always with Ash. So you know he's a really big character that kind of impacted the Pokemon anime. So I would teach Razor Body Slam, but as you see, it does way more than Strength, and it could paralyze. But I can't really get rid of Strength. Do that, it's an HM move, so I'll probably use a Heart Skill to teach him that sooner or later and teach somebody else Strength, but for as of right now, I'm just gonna continue like this. So you got Petal Dance, and this gym, literally, if you have a Grass type, you're set, because Grass type Pokemon are 4 times affected to all his Pokemon that he has, so it's really crazy. But wow, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym Leader. I'm an expert on Rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage, come on. But as I said before, this is Brock. He has one of the best musics I've heard in the Pokemon games. I don't know, it's just like so upbeat and like, I don't know, I like it. But right here, you see I have a new layout once again, but he has a rock ground type Graveler. Its ability is 30, and its moveset is Defense Curl, Rollout, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. Now, if you have a Grass type once again. All your Pokemon, or you'll be able to sweep his Pokemon no matter what, just because it's 4 times effective to him. So, the only thing I could like disagree with how they made Brock is that he doesn't have all fully evolved Pokemon. Like, as you see, his Onix is his highest level Pokemon, which is 54, and it's Rock Ground type. Its ability is Sturdy, its held item is Citrus Berry, and its moveset is Screech, Sandstorm, Iron Tail, and Rock Slide. Now you see, I'm just sweeping his team here, just because, I mean, like, they're not fully evolved. And now, if you see, if this Onix was a Steelix, I would understand, and this would make it so much easier, like, just sweep. But just since I am confused, I'm gonna switch out to Electro. Now, those of you who don't know, Kabutops is a rock water type. Its ability is Swift Swim. Its moveset is Endure, Giga Drain, Aqua Jet, and Rock Slide. Now, when I first found out that Kabutops was a water type a long time ago, I was like, how's Kabutops a water type? Like, it makes no sense to me how he can be a water type, but I mean, I guess he is. But seriously, if you have a grass type move like Magical Leaf or something like that, you'll still be able to sweep the team like it's nothing. Now, back to what I was saying about the complaints on him not having fully evolved Pokemon. His Graveler could have been a Golem. Now, let me just speed this up because all he's doing is leveling. And his Rhyhorn right here. His Rhyhorn really could have been a Rhyperior, because I mean, we are in the after game, and that means we have the national dex, and Rhyperior was a 4th gen Pokemon, and since we're in the 4th gen, basically, well, this is a 4th gen game, it would make more sense to for him to have a Rhyperior, because Rhyperior basically just crushes. Now, this Rhyhorn is a ground rock type. Its ability is Rock Head. It's level 51, and its moveset is Earthquake, Sandstorm, Scary Face, and Horn Drill. Now, like I said, his Graveler could have been a Golem, his Rhyhorn could have been a Rhyperior, his Onix could have been a Steelix, and I'm pretty sure this gym would have been a lot harder. I'm pretty sure a grass type move would not be able to take out a Rhyperior one hit. Probably depends on what move it is, but I'm pretty sure that it would have been a lot harder just for us to beat this gym, and it would have made Brock look a little bit more, you know, challenging, other than oh wow, that really sucks. Now we're confused. Now, just to end it off, hopefully okay, we're not confused, I guess. Well, I don't know, I felt like it was, did he go for 3 or 2 turns with Petal Dance? I think it was only 2, whatever. But yeah, so as you see, we basically went through this gym like it was nothing. We basically swept this gym, but I mean, I'm not gonna blame what the creators did, but he really could have had better Pokemon. Your Pokemon's powerful. Powerful attacks overcame my hard rock resistance. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. Carlos received the Boulder badge from Brock. So as you see, we have obtained the first badge in Kanto. Sorry, I almost said Sinnoh at first. Like, I was thinking of Sinnoh, then I almost said Johto, and then I was about to say Johto, and then I said Kanto. So I don't know why I came up with two other different regions, but with you, Carlos, I'll give you the move Rock Slide too. It can sometimes cause your foe to flinch. So that's really cool. Now, also a thing with Rock Slide is that if a Pokemon's using Fly, Rock Slide will still affect it, so that's really cool. The world is huge. There are still many trainers like you. Just wait and see. I'm going to become a lot stronger too. Now, the thing with Rock Slide, like I said, it can hit people that use Fly. Now, obviously, people that aren't going to use a Flying type against a Rock type, so you want to give Rock Slide to like a Fighting type. And since Flying is a super effective Rock types and stuff, it would be really helpful to use against them, because if they use Fly on you, then you can just use Rock Slide and get rid of them really easily. Now, Bounce doesn't know Rock Smash? Well, I don't think I taught any of my Pokemon Rock Smash, did I? I don't think so. I think I taught Geodude Rock Smash. Yeah, I think that's what I did. But, okay, yeah, let's teach Bounce Rock Smash to get rid of this. And grab the, okay, and we found a Max Ether. Okay, that's cool. So, that's also another way to find Heart Skills to reteach moves, which could take us a while, but we found a Wise Glass. Let's see what that does. Nope, don't go to Pokemon. I meant bag. I just noticed how much I speed up. I don't speed up as much as other YouTubers, but, you know. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It is a thick pair of glasses that slightly boosts the power of special moves. So, I guess that would be pretty good for Psychic type Pokemon or any special attackers. So, I mean, you could give it to any of those. But if we come talk to this dude right here on this rock. You came all the way out here from Johto. That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. Carlos obtained the Rainbow Wing. Now, if you were in Heart Gold, you would obtain the Silver Wing. So, obviously, the Silver Wing helped us obtain Lugia, which was the main Pokemon of this game. And if you were in Heart Gold, but yeah, it helped us obtain the Pokemon for this game. Now, obviously, you obtain this item in Heart Gold before you obtain... Well, you obtain this item other than the Silver Wing in Heart Gold in Johto. So, obviously, that would be used to help catch Ho-Oh. So, you already know the Pokemon that we might be going after. Now, you see, we can't fly over to Kanto. Obviously, you can just fly to the Pokemon League and then just fly over to anywhere you want, which is pretty stupid. But I'm just going to do the side quest since this episode could be a little bit shorter than I thought it would. So let's just fly over to Saffron City. Now, I don't know why they made this. I mean, it was a great addition to like this, but I didn't figure out the side quest until I actually beat the game, which was weird because usually you're supposed to do this before the game. Now let's just come over to this pink Lego looking house. We have a little Blissey over there. Blissey's very bulky, has the highest HP ever. But let's talk to this girl. Okay, you turned into me. What the hell? Hi, I heard that you lost your cherished Pokédoll. If I find it, you'll give me the Magnet Train Pass. I'll go find it for you. You think you lost it when you were in Vermilion City? Well, what the hell? She was just like talking like us, and my character does not talk, okay? I don't talk. Pardon. I shouldn't decide what you should say. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm really worried. What if somebody finds it? So I think just to be nice, since she talked for us and we never talk, I think I'm gonna go find it for her. So if you actually fly down to Vermilion City like she said, okay, yes, this flying animation takes forever, so I will speed that up. I'm just gonna try to speed up less than I do now. But, let's just walk down here to this Poke House. So, if we talk to this dude, he's just gonna be, like, talking about a bunch of stuff. I'm literally gonna speed this up, because he just says a bunch of weird stuff, and then at the end he gives you a rare candy, and that's all I wanted. So, thank you, sir, for being nice to me and giving me a rare candy. But if you talk to this dude right here, I love Clefairy, but I could never catch one, so I'm making do with a Pokédoll that I found. What? The girl who lost his Pokédoll is sad? Okay, could you take this Pokédoll back to the poor little girl? I'll befriend a real Clefairy on my own one day. So we obtained the lost item, even though it's a Clefairy doll. But oh, look at the Bayleaf. You want to talk to my Meganium? Oh my God. Look at that. The Bayleaf and the Meganium are talking to each other. Are you having fun talking to the Bayleaf? I love Bayleaf. Oh my God. I don't know. I just love Bayleaf's design and how he acts in the anime. Or she acts in the anime. But let's talk to this random dude. Hi, my name is Steven, the champion of the Hoenn region. Well, you know, Wallace took that. You know, I'm sorry, but Wallace took that title from you, like, in Emerald. Duh. Have we met before? That's not possible. All the trainers have battled seem to have the same look anyways, especially the ones who gave me the tough battles. By the way, have you heard of this Pokemon called Latios? I'm investigating why Latios, a Pokemon from Hoenn, decided to leave Hoenn to come here. Latios is a Pokemon that has a lot to do with Soldew, a gem-like orb. Considering the fact that Latios is now in Kanto, it is possible to assume that it has to do with the Soldew. Latios is a Pokemon that travels a great distance. It will be difficult to find without any machine to track it with, but any trainer will be drawn to it, won't they? I must go. May our journeys cross again. So, Steven just disappears after that, but I'm pretty sure Wallace did take your title, sir. You know, it's been a while since you know, been in the Pokemon business, but I don't know how you won back the championship battle. But, I mean, at the end of Emerald, you do fight Steven, and he is a heck of a lot stronger, so, I mean, that he could have re-challenged the Poke League and win it back, but you know, I really do think Steven is way better than Wallace. Wallace should just stay to being a coordinator, but that's anime, or, well, not really anime talk, that's really more game and anime. Well, you know what, I'll shut up. Hey, that's my Clefairy Pokédoll. See the tear where the right arm is sewn? That's proof. That's proof. Okay, I'll give you this Magnet Train Pass, as I promised. Now, this magnet train pass, this is really just so stupid. I don't feel there's a need for this, just because you can fly to the Pokemon League and then just fly to Johto to actually get there. But, you know, I won't be catching Ho-Oh with the Rainbow Wing until I beat all 8 gym leaders, or probably till I beat the Elite Four again. I don't know why. I just don't want to. Thanks to someone who got okay, yeah. So thanks to us, we actually need to do the power plant side quest and the magnet train side quest. So with that, we can actually just head down here. But once again, I feel this was useless, just because, I mean, this allows you to go from Saffron City to Heart Gold City, when you can just fly to the Pokemon League and then to Heart Gold City, and like way faster than this, because it has to do all this animation and all this other stuff. Like, I don't know why they put this in the game, but also put in the fact that you can fly from the Pokemon League to either Kanto or Johto. So, you know, it was just weird. And I've seen people in LPs who don't know that and just use the magnet train, and I'm just like, stop wasting time. How don't you know that? But yeah, as you see, we're in Goldenrod City, and now we can fly anywhere in Johto, but we can't fly to Kanto. So if we, once I said again, you can fly to Victory Road or Kanto, or the Indigo Plateau, and literally it lets you fly to either or, so you can fly to either place in a matter of seconds. So let's just fly to Pewter City, because that's my next destination. Or not my next destination, but we're gonna need to be in Pewter City to go to our next destination. So I think in the next episode, I'll pick up some repels and head east of Pewter City to go to Cerulean City. Now I know I can just fly there, but there's a little side quest thing I want to do too. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.